Hey John, how's it going?
Good.
Fantastic. Welcome back. We have made it to episode 2. How do you feel about that?
I'm good. You can't.
Whoa. There's kids in the room. What are you talking like that for?
Sorry, I've had a bit of alcohol.
Okay, this is perfect. This is good. I like it. Alrighty, so cracking into episode 2, what is the subject? I think it's pretty obvious. It's gonna have to be
The subject is atheists have driven me to drink.
atheist what?
Have driven me to drink.
Okay, alrighty. Well, this is a serious problem.
They've
Our,
sent me to the bottle. The bastards.
Our subject matter today is none other than Ricky Gervais. How do
Oh,
you feel about that?
well, he was funny about 10 years ago,
Hmm.
but now he's just a whingy little bitch. It's my
Oh,
opinion. My opinion. You can't sue me.
that's
'Cause it's just an
that's
opinion.
that's defamatory. Um.
He's a whingy little bitch. I've had him on my Facebook for about 3 years now, and just, all he does is post pictures of himself in the bath or some stupid. He's a great atheist.
Yeah.
I
So I
prefer the
actually.
bath pictures, to be honest.
Yeah. So I was a huge fan.
Yeah, though.
Obviously. What was that?
I get something out of those.
Yeah. So yeah, I obviously was a huge fan back in the day, and
How long ago?
what's that?
How long ago?
Oh, The Office
What, Office?
extras. I loved the podcast. I did. I have to confess.
Oh, him and yeah,
Old Carl Pilkington. He goes down a storm. But
yeah.
anyway, I unfollowed Ricky Gervais on Twitter quite a while ago because he kept posting all this atheist nonsense and whatnot and propaganda. I guess. It
What did
was
he do today?
so anyway. So we started our podcast probably 24 hours ago from this time we're recording. And
Mm.
he, excuse me, so I started a Twitter account for us, for you and I there, John.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Thanks
know.
for asking me.
Yeah, I know. Did you like the logo, by the way?
Yeah, I love the logo. It's a nice logo,
Yeah, it's
as far as
fantastic.
logos go.
So yeah, we've got a website now too, which is responding
Oh,
to stuff.wordpress.com. So
okay. I'll have to check that out later. Thanks for
yeah,
telling
we
me.
just made our first post. So anyway, cracking
Out,
into
out there representing me, and I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
what have you been drinking, by the way?
Oh, just it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay. Each to their own. So yeah, so basically, let's cut to the chase. So Ricky Gervais tweeted the following tweet. He says, "I believe in a very quiet, invisible moose lives in my house. If you don't believe me, then you have a closed mind and stop bullying me too." So, John, I'm gonna have to ask you to, John, can you contain
Oh,
yourself?
sorry, that is so amusing.
Can
What
you
a clever man.
look? I know you're laughing and it's funny, but we've got some serious points to make here.
Okay, sorry, but that's hilarious. Full moon.
Oh my
Oh,
splitting sides.
this is the argument for
It's
Christianity and
quite
what's else.
incredible that tweet. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah. Anyway, so I tweeted a response, which
Yeah,
was
here we go.
okay. This is my little. You get ready to laugh now. If that made you laugh, um, I said, Ricky Gervais, seriously, Richard Dawkins' tweets are funnier than yours at the moment. Please address this.
Oh, low blow.
Oh no, you didn't. Um, so the next thing I know, guess what happened?
I guess what happens? Okay, he replied to you,
Yeah, he called.
and
He
and I,
called me. He phoned me directly and was like, "Mark, you little fucker. Um, what are you doing?" No,
yeah,
that didn't happen. So he blocked
dang.
me, John. He
He put,
blocked me.
oh, Mark, how did you
I've been
do that?
crying all day about it.
Wow, what
It's
an argument!
it's
What an
just
argument!
it's just unbelievable. The amount of money I've spent on his product and merchandise. It's just So
What
incredible.
is it actually Ricky Gervais that writes the tweets? Is it? I don't really know how Twitter works.
Yes. So
Has he got
Ricky
someone,
Gervais, he has like 10 million followers.
or does he have people typing it for him, or does he
No,
actually?
yeah, it's Steve Merchant. No. So, yeah, no, he's got 10 million followers. And so he obviously saw my tweet. He didn't like it and he blocked it. But then, guess what happened then, John?
Oh, let me check my mail. Tell me.
Okay. So he said, no, he tweeted again. So he blocked me. And then I went to my other account and I went back onto his page. And he had tweeted something to the effect of, I just had to block 2 people on Twitter because they sent annoying tweets and clearly wanted a retweet, which means, they wanted attention, basically.
They wanted him to tweet it to all his followers.
Yeah, a retweet. That's what a retweet is. We're educating you at the same time,
What a
John.
self-righteous cunt.
Which is, what's funny to me is at the time that he was claiming that I wanted a retweet, I had a total of 1 follower on Twitter, which was my other Twitter account. So,
So what did the retweet? You have to excuse me.
so I wanted a retweet so I could see it myself.
I'm new to the Twitter
Yeah.
scenario. If he retweets something,
So
doesn't that
we've
mean
got about 9 followers at the moment. So we're quite in the shallow.
900% growth?
What's that?
It's 900% growth.
See,
0 to 9.
John, you're surprising me with your optimistic outlook on this whole subject. It's amazing.
Can I just ask though, doesn't a retweet mean that all of Ricky Gervais's little followers will see
Yeah,
everything?
it's basically like putting it up on a pinboard for all his followers to see.
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? If you can get that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was totally hoping for. So yeah, so long story short, and then after a while, I went to check back, and he'd actually removed the tweet that was boasting about blocking 2 people.
Oh,
So yeah, he'd actually removed it because I think maybe he realised that looked a bit silly. But I guess just to sort of summarise this whole situation, what's your commentary on this, John? What are your wisdom and insights here?
well, I don't really have any at this point in time. 'Cause, to be honest, I'm new. As I said, I'm new to Twitter, and I don't really realise what happens when someone posts.
Well,
a
I
tweet.
guess okay, but let's put the Twitterness aside. Let's look at the content. If this happened to you, if somebody made this kind of vicious attack like I did,
Well, I
how would
wasn't
that make you feel?
Well, if I was a so-called atheist comedian like he's supposed to be, I probably would have thought of some witty reply, some witty repartee.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, it's funny too because I think he's got about 4 Twitter accounts, I think, because he has one under David Brent from The Office, and I tweeted that account a while ago, and he actually did respond, and he made me laugh actually, because he responded like in character as David Brent, and he was like, "Yeah, you gotta chill out, mate." Blah 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 something, and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was something like,
say David Brent's catchphrase. Are you having a laugh?
"You've got to chill out, yeah," and it genuinely made me laugh. I thought it was
David
hilarious.
Brent's catchphrase, isn't it?
Yeah, something like
Ah.
that. So I don't know if there's much more to say about this whole subject. Just quick update, I guess, in closing on the last episode. Peter Boghossian has now blocked me also.
God, what's with these people blocking people?
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be open-minded and trying to,
Yeah,
Right.
not so much.
great atheist minds they have.
Yes.
They seem to be frightened little girls.
So I'd just like to close this episode, I guess, by saying...
Already?
Huh?
Already?
Oh, no, we can keep going. It's okay.
What happened with
the-
Peter Boghossian? Why did he delete you?
Well, he blocked me on
He's
both...
actually an epistemology person, isn't he?
A pissed off mology.
He's that bullshit.
Yeah. We might have to close every episode with Smegma Magma, by the way.
The character assassination there, Mark.
What are you talking about?
Playing the devil's advocate.
No, no, you need to say it, by the way, because it's funny when you say it.
A magma.
What was that?
Smegma magma.
I didn't hear that. Can you say it louder?
Smegma magma. You hear that time?
Yeah. So I'm blocked on both accounts by Peter Boghossian. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to you, and no, I still don't want to talk to you. What?
Who's he again?
He's the godfather of godlessness.
Okay.
The guru of street epistemology.
Oh, he started it all, did he?
Yeah, he's the founding forefathers.
Oh.
So yeah, so I guess we don't want to get stuck on this whole theme of atheism. But given the fact, well, who knows? Maybe. Whatever's the, we're just responding to stuff, John. Let's not forget the meaning of this whole podcast. Yeah, so we'll just respond to anything. So I think it's quite amazing how far we've come in the last 24 hours to be blocked by Ricky Gervais. I'm quite proud of that. So,
doesn't it just prove that he's a bit of a dick?
Well, I
kind of knew that anyway,
Well, this is just responding to stuff. It's not learning stuff. We're just, we're not necessarily claiming to give any new. It's not revelation.
I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to block him.
You stick it to the man, John. I think that's a strong ending. So, yeah. So Ricky Gervais, John Botha is about to block you. Take that.
I'm going to block the shit out of you, fella.
Thanks for listening, people.